Hello guys, and welcome back to today's cryptocurrency video. And today we are going to be looking at CASPER or CSPR. CASPER is currently at the $0.0413 level. We are currently ranked at 118 with a market cap of about $484 million. We have a 24-hour volume of about $5.5 million. And today we are going to be looking at the price action, the technical analysis and price prediction right here for Casper. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. So in the last 1 week, Casper is down 16%, and in the last 24 hours, Casper is down about 4.3%. And without further ado, let us push to the chart, right? So we are on the chart right here for Casper. Casper versus the USD Theta. We're on the daily time frame. KuCoin is the data source, right? So for Casper right here, the moment we went above this macro EMA, we were very bullish on Casper, but we saw Casper push below again, and we came above, and we were saying Casper was very bullish. As you can see, our trend EMAs were bullish, right? And we have been bullish ever since. Right here, I made a video saying warning signals that our EMAs were flipping bearish, and as you can see, since then we have seen this push to the downside, right? But what are we expecting next for Casper, right? This is the scenario I'm expecting for Casper: a push into this bull market EMA retest, and then we see a massive push to the upside. And I'll tell you why. First, I am expecting one last push to the downside right here for Casper before we see this sort of massive bounce to the upside right here for Casper. First, we should be expecting that Casper needs to retest the bull market EMA. So what Casper is basically doing is forming structure at this bull market EMA before we see any sort of massive bull market push to the upside right there for Casper. So we need to form a lot of price action right here, right? Make sure we retest this bull market EMA and hold it as support before we see that massive push to the upside. So Casper basically could just consolidate right here over the next few days before we see that massive push to the upside. One of the reasons we could see that consolidation is that on the volume profile, we are still seeing a huge selling price action taking place from the bears, and so we could see that selling price action continue for the next few days right here before we see some consolidation and then a push to the top. Another reason we are favoring that push to the downside, at least one last push to the downside right here before we see this sort of massive bounce to the upside, is another reason apart from the selling we are encountering right here on the volume profile is Bitcoin. You know, Bitcoin is the king of the market, and whatever Bitcoin does, a lot of coin follows, right? When Bitcoin goes up, a lot of coins goes up. When Bitcoin goes down, a lot of coins goes down. Now this is Bitcoin on the 3 days time frame, and we see this huge pattern right here for Bitcoin, where every time we see a cross on the MACD, we see that the Bitcoin price touches the bottom of the Bollinger Bands before bouncing. Same thing as you can see right here. We had a cross on the MACD, touched the bottom of the Bollinger Bands, we saw the bounce. Same thing on the MACD. We touched the bottom of the Bollinger Bands and then we bounce. MACD cross, we touch the bottom of the Bollinger Bands and then we bounce. Same thing right here. Touch the bottom of the Bollinger Bands and then we bounce. So if you go just downright every 3 days, every time we see a MACD cross, we must touch the bottom of the Bollinger Bands before we see the bounce. Currently, Bitcoin had that MACD cross right here on the 26th of December. Right here, a MACD cross, and as you can see, we are pulling to the downside, right? Our downside target, or the bottom of the Bollinger Bands, is still the 38,519, right? Before we could probably see a potential bounce to the upside. So that is why we are expecting one last push to the downside right here for Casper, your opportunity to accumulate even more Casper before we see that sort of massive bounce to the upside right here for Casper, right? So this is your last opportunity to accumulate even more Casper, as we are expecting that bounce to happen in the next few days, right? So that's the update right here on Casper. If you like the channel, please do not forget to click on the like button, click on subscribe button. Thank you for watching and have a blessed day.